Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Surendra. I am faculty in the Department of Chemical Engineering. Today I am going to explain you about the ultrafiltration, which is a cross-flow ultrafiltration, and to make it things more simpler. Right.
Start.
Yeah. Today I am going to explain you about the overview of the setup which we have procured very recently, and it consists of cross-flow setup, permeation cell, feed tank, permeate tank. Here in this experiment, we have to perform two things. One is filtration study, second thing is backwashing study. In filtration study, we have to operate with few walls. Like in backwashing study, we have to operate different set of walls. Today I am going to show you both the things. Okay. See, this is the feed tank where we are going to conduct the filtration study. We have to fill at least 1.5 liters of water, or it may not be the water, it could be the pollutant which you intend to separate. And here on the left side of the instrument you have the level indicator. Make sure you should not overflow the system. So make sure 75% capacity you can able to fill. So rest 25% you will leave it, because during the recirculation process everything and the things will not get overflowed. Similarly, we have the another tank here which is called permeate or backwashing tank. It is also having the similar capacity. You can able to fill example 1.5 liters of water which you intend to wash the membrane after the filtration process. Break.
Start.
Let me explain you the process of filtration study. And before that, I am going to introduce the different walls. See, we have different set of walls: V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6 and V7. And V1 which is and V5 are called bypass walls. V2 is the feed flow rate, V3 used for the concentrate flow, and V4 is for the permeate flow. And V6 and V7 are the drain valves to empty the tanks.
Start.
For the filtration study, make sure the valves V6, V4, V5 and V7 should be completely closed condition. Completely closed means you have to turn to the clockwise, and so that go to the extreme clockwise position so that you can able to turn the valves closed. Okay.
Start.
Okay. Make sure during the before the filtration study you have to connect the filtration cell, which is you have to place the membrane inside, open the cell, place the membrane inside and close the cell. Make sure the feed valve is connected to the feed flow, which is here, and make sure the concentrate valve is connected to the concentrate flow. How to start the filtration process? So completely open the valves V1, V2 and V3 by rotating to the extreme anti-clockwise position. Make sure the other valves except V1 and V2 and V3 should be closed. And let us start the instrument so that it will be more clear. We have two pumps here. One is for the filtration mode and second one is for the backwashing mode. To identify, you can see the tags that were given. When you are operating filtration mode, make sure you connect the power supply to the one which is tagged with the F. So we have the power supply at the back. Simply you connect it and simply you turn the machine on. Yes. Now the system is on. Now there are two things. We have to control the flow. Second is we have to control the pressure. So let us go how to do this. As you can observe, the meter, the flow meter, which is V2, indicating the feed flow rate. So you can set the feed flow rate at whichever you wanted to measure. So to do that, see, we have to do two things here: control the flow as well as control the pressure. So here, as you can see, the V1 valve, if you try to, now what you are going to do is completely close, so that automatically the flow into the feed section will rise. You can see the rotameter is getting raised the moment I am controlling the V1 valve by operating it in a clockwise position. So let us see, I have set the flow rate around 110. So now the job is to control the pressure. See, as you have seen the indicator, there are three indicators. One is feed pressure indicator, second is concentrate, and third is backwash pressure. So now we have to concentrate only on the feed pressure. So the moment I am controlling the valve number V3, automatically the pressure, I can see it is going to rise. So the only important part is don't go beyond 3 kg per centimeter square, because this is the limit. You cannot go beyond the pressure. It is the pressure indicating the pressure on the feed side. See, the moment I control the flow V3, automatically you can see the indicator, the pressure is going to rise now. See, as moment I am turning into clockwise position, that is I am trying to close the valve, automatically the pressure inside the feed side is rising. See, okay. Let us say I have wanted to conduct my filtration study at the pressure of 2 kg per centimeter square. Now everything is done. That means I am maintaining the flow around 100 lph and I am maintaining the pressure around 2.5 kg per centimeter square. I can see the permeate is getting collected at the bottom. So, John, you can see the dropwise collection of the permeate is coming out of the cell, which is passing through the membrane. So the time wise you can collect the time. Let us say you can example to calculate the flux. The only thing you need to know is how much amount of volume that has came out at the within this time. So knowing the membrane area and everything, you can able to calculate the flux as well as the permeability. This is how filtration mode is studied. Let us do the other mode now, backwashing mode. To do that, only thing we need to do is turn the system, turn the equipment off. See, you can turn the equipment off. Close all the valves V1, V2, V3, even so make sure that each and every valve is closed before we study the backwashing mode. So first thing we should do is connect this permeate line to the back side of the cell. Okay. Simply there is a wall given at the bottom section of the permeation cell. Simply you connect this to the bottom. See, now it is connected. Now it is ready for the backwashing mode. Okay. One important thing is, before you do the backwashing mode, make sure the proper pump is connected to the electric supply. So as you can see, the wire is tagged with B related to the backwashing pump. So you have to unplug this filtration mode pump to the backwashing mode pump. Okay. Before we turn the system on, make sure that only V3, V4, V5 are completely open. Before you start the pump, start the electric supply, make sure these are the initial conditions for the backwashing. So if you turn to the anti-clockwise direction, and all the valves will be in an open mode. Okay, and make sure V1, V2, V6, V7 other valves other than V3, V4, V5 should be in a closed. Okay. Okay, let us start. Here also we have two things to do. One is what is the flow rate and what is the pressure you wanted to do the backwashing mode. And V5 is the valve used to control the flow. V4 is the valve used to control the pressure during backwashing stage. So let us turn the equipment on. Okay. Now, as you can see, you can control the flow using V5. Let us example if I wanted to do the backwashing mode at 100 liters per hour. So I will try to close this valve. You can see the rotameter is coming down. Now it is set at 100 liters per hour. Now same thing. Now I have to decide what pressure I have to do the backwashing. Never go beyond 1 kg per centimeter square during the backwashing mode. That will rupture your membrane if the proper support is not there inside during the backwashing mode. Now you see I will decide what pressure. Let us see, the moment I operate the valve 4, automatically I increase the pressure on the permeate line. See, the moment I am turning to the clockwise direction, the pressure is rising. You can see the pressure is getting raised. Okay. Try not to go beyond 1 kg per centimeter square, as that is a very precaution. Now you see, this is how you backwash. Automatically you can set the time at what time you wanted to backwash the membrane. Students, and see, now we are done with the backwashing. What we need to do is turn the supply off. And see, now we have studied filtration mode as well as a backwashing mode. Now the important step is to drain the feed tank as well as the permeate or backwashing tank is very much important. Why? Because it will lead to the rusting of the material if you try to keep the water for longer period of time. So it is always a good practice to remove the water once your experiment is done. See how I drain the things. As I told you, V6 is the drain valve for the feed tank. So the moment I completely open the V6, as I am turning to the anti-clockwise direction, automatically feed tank will get drained, and you can see these are connected. So you can see the draining thing happens once you operate this valve. Automatically the drain happens. And similarly, if you open this V7 valve, automatically the permeate or backwashing tank, the draining starts.
Start.
I hope we reached to the end of the experiments. Today we have learned both the modes. One is filtration mode and backwashing mode. Make sure you follow all the necessary precautions while performing this experiment, and make sure the operation of the equipment as I told. And thank you very much. We will meet with the another equipment soon.